2K just released the NBA 2K21 Next Gen Park trailer, and it looks absolutely amazing. And who better to help introduce the new city by 2K than AllCity with AllCityLiveTV.com. Thank you for tuning in. I was in connection with Ron Jesus yesterday. He shared a bunch of the information that we're going to see in this video, and he also shared a bunch of insider information about NBA 2K21 on Next Gen. We're going to share that with you guys right now. Let's get it. Alright guys, before we hit play on this next gen trailer, if you haven't seen it already, please consider hitting that like button, as likes are directly correlated with the amount of views that we get on any video. And if you're new, you could help us reach 30,000 subscribers. We would love to go into next gen gaming with 30k subscribers. Let's get started on this video. Alright, let's talk about everything that we're looking at. What you're looking at in the beginning, it says leave what you know behind. From what I understand, you start out in a different environment before entering into the city, like you just saw in the gates right there. Entering into the city is going to be vast, huge, with 4 different affiliations, which they're going to introduce right now. You also get a skateboard off RIP. It says rep your hood. The Northside Knights, a new affiliation for NBA 2K21 on Next Gen. I don't yet know if they're going to have specialties for each affiliation. As you guys saw, the Beasts of the East, the South City Vipers, which look like Sunset Beach Ballers. We don't know if they're going to be able to shoot better. Western Wildcats, which is very similar to River City. We don't know if they're going to be able to dunk better, but let's go over everything we're looking at. The training facility, the Gatorade training facility has new workouts and court rentals up top where you could practice sets and play with your homies out there in the Gatorade training facility. The clothes look very similar, but if you see here, Jordan has its own store. Converse, there's a bunch of outlets out there where you could purchase your gear and drip out there. The Pro-Am Arena, which looks like very old school, they're taking it back. You got Kobe's Court, and it looks like Kobe's Court is going to be a 5v5, which we're going to break down with you guys as well. Pink Diamond Plaza, I'm not exactly sure what Pink Diamond Plaza is, but it also looks like in this arena, which is the hub, the middle of the city, is where you're going to run your events. So Haywire will have Court Conqueror. I don't know if Haywire is an actual event, but it looks like they'll have the events here in the hub, and the hub is going to be directly in the center, surrounded by the city and all of the affiliations. All right, guys, so now that we saw the trailer, I want to help you guys understand what's actually going on in this city. What's it looking like? Is it going to be like GTA meets 2K? Because I got some insider information from Ron Jesus that he openly shared with me and your boy Legend out there. If you're not familiar with Legend, go check him out on Twitter. He's sharing a bunch of this information as well, and I want to share that with you guys to help you guys understand what's actually happening in this city. Before we continue, like if you're new, like if you enjoy the content, consider subscribing, help us reach 30k subs out there. I want to help you guys understand how it's going to evolve. From what I understand, you're coming on a boat where you see the entire city, and then you end up on a pier. On that pier is somewhat like the Rookie Park, and in that Rookie Park you play until you reach about Pro 2. You then get the key to the city. You're able to open the gates to the city, walk right in, and from what I understand, what Ron Jesus shared with us is that you're gonna have tasks throughout the city in each of the neighborhoods. You gotta understand there's gonna be the north side, the west side, the east side, the south side, and you're gonna be able to choose your affiliation accordingly. Each team is gonna have a color correlated directly to the affiliation. This park right here that you saw right there is 5v5 park. The Pink Diamond Plaza, I'm not exactly sure what's taking place in the Pink Diamond Plaza, but you gotta understand there's gonna be a central hub where everybody meets to take on particular events. We don't yet know if there's gonna be like affiliation battles or challenges, what's gonna happen there, but what I do know from what Ron Jesus shared with us is that you're gonna have tasks throughout the city. I don't know if those tasks help you like rep up or whatnot, how that's gonna work out and how does that work in your favor. From what I understand as well, they say that there is rumored that there's going to be cars. I also know that they're going to have skateboards off rip, where you saw you could actually grind and roll go throughout the city. You know, you can escape push throughout the city out there. So you walk into the gates and you see how vast, right off rip, you see how vast the city is. You're getting bikes out there. I haven't seen any cars on the road just yet, although it is rumored that there is going to be cars. I don't see anything out there unless they're keeping that under wraps. Another thing that I really want to take on is like, is there going to be specialties with these particular affiliations? If you guys don't remember, back in the day, you had like in 2K16, it was like the Sunset Beach Ballers could shoot really well. You had the River City, which they would normally dunk, and when you dunked, you know, the screen would rattle, the rim would shake. Incentives to picking particular affiliations. So I don't know if that's how it's going to be in next gen. I imagine it'll be a great comeback for them to introduce certain incentives for picking a particular affiliation, or for a particular affiliation, you could take on tasks that'll help you. Oh, I just noticed that he had a mask on. If you guys didn't notice right there, the homie had a mask on in the 5v5 core. Maintain social distancing out there. If you're gonna grind safely, man. It looks like it's going to be a great experience. I do have a ton of information from Ron Jesus, which we're gonna continue to share with you guys in a series over the next few days about NBA 2K21's new city. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you enjoy this content, please consider hitting that like button, as we're gonna have a ton of NBA 2K21 content coming your way. Catch you guys on the next video.